welcome back, everyone. I'd like to welcome back also a reoccurring guest on South Asian Focus. We've got Asim Hussain, the author of the lovely book, Khadija Goes to School. Asim, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
So tell us now, I know we've had you on the show before, and we discussed the lovely book that you've written. It's got a beautiful message. So why don't we kind of step back a little bit and go through what the book stands for and what the meaning is and the message is.
Well, the name of the book is Khadija Goes to School.
Right.
And it has a very simple message. It's about helping yourself and helping other people. Mm-hmm. And that's the way I define human progress.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, so tell us, how did you come up with the idea? What motivated you?
Well, the idea really is about Eid, mm-hmm. and bringing, children together.
Right.
And bringing, interfaith together.
Mm-hmm.
And how do we do something that's engaging and fun, but yet something that is new, and a way to share Eid, and a way to share, and a way to just talk to people, like have people having conversations.
Right.
And how to do that.
So let's clarify that you're actually speaking of the toy fundraiser, that is the new innovative idea that you've come up with to tie into the book that you wrote, Khadija Goes to School.
Absolutely. So based on the message of helping yourself and helping other people, I have this idea, and it's called A Toy for You, A Toy for Your Neighbor. This is a very unique initiative because usually in other toy drives or fundraisers, you might just come usually and take one item.
Right.
But here you take not one, but you take two items. So one for you and one for your neighbor. So the idea is that you celebrate by being rewarded with a gift, and you also take a gift and you give it to your neighbor.
Very nice. So you're benefiting, and you're also thinking of others in the same,
Absolutely.
instance.
And it's easy to do. Mm-hmm. And it's something that, especially if it's about toys,
right.
It's something that children love.
Right.
And it will just motivate more. Mm-hmm.
So now your goal is to reach $10,000.
Here's the thing. I believe this idea, and truthfully, the idea came to me last year.
Right.
But it just came to me again because I discovered a place where we can get a lot of toys for great prices. Mm-hmm. And I thought, and it just hit me right away. And I thought, I want to do something big.
Yeah.
I want to do something different. I want to do something inviting.
Right.
And really, I'm inspired by the story of Honest Ed's.
Yeah.
Because every Christmas he used to give away free turkeys to the public.
Yeah.
So I thought, why can't we give away free toys where anyone can come?
Yeah.
And even if people from my own community come, well, it's still a win-win situation because you can take a toy for yourself and you also take a toy for your neighbor.
Yeah.
So there's that engagement on the ground again, and it's about building bridges and just about talking to each other and having a good time.
And it's a beautiful way to spread love, I think, to have children engage in getting toys for themselves, but also thinking of their peers or, the kids they go to school with or their neighbors' kids. So, I definitely think that it's a beautiful idea to actually, awaken the spirit of, children are very spiritual to begin with, but that's just a lovely idea.
Yeah, and I think that it does create awareness about Eid and what that is. And it really, the other reason why I did it was because it can inspire other programs like of the one for you, one for your neighbor concept.
Right.
So if you wanted to do a muffin for you, a muffin for your neighbor, or if you wanted to do anything like that, where you're reaching out to your neighbor, it's something simple and it's something that can actually be copied in other cities as well.
Right. Well, you got to start somewhere, and you know what? Aim high, think big. I know that it's difficult to raise funds at times, but if you set a goal for yourself, and you're going to obviously work to reach it. And so, tell us where people can donate and how can they participate.
Well, right now, guys, I'm looking to raise some good funds. My aim is to raise $10,000 just in a few weeks, and I honestly think that it's possible. You can come onto the website, khadijagostoschool.com/EID2012, EID 2012. And we're looking for volunteers and we're looking for ideas. Please email volunteer at khadijagostoschool.com.
Okay, so let's also clarify that all the funds will be going to help the toy drive or the toy fundraiser that you are doing.
Absolutely. These funds are to be raised to buy toys, and the idea is to then invite the public. So the best way is to stay in touch through the Facebook page for Khadija Goes to School. Facebook.com/Khadija Goes to School. There you'll find all the updates about what's happening, where to find the toys, when it's going to be. God willing, it'll be on Eve Day. That's what the understanding is.
Yeah.
It's the best time to give
Absolutely.
toys. So I'm just trying to figure that out. The great thing is that local community leaders have like this idea.
Really?
Because it's very unique and it's engaging, and it's something simple. You take something for yourself and you give something to your neighbor.
And it's involving children, and I don't think you can get any better. Like, to see a smile on a child's face, I don't think there's anything more beautiful than that. Now, I know you're not running a one-man show, so why don't you tell us how people can help volunteer? And I'm sure that you have lots of volunteers already, but what if somebody wants to come and say, you know, Asim, I want to help out?
Yeah, like definitely. I mean, you know, there's the email. You can email me at volunteer@khadijagoseschool.com. But everything is on the website, khadijagoseschool.com/e2012. And I do welcome ideas and volunteers and any kind of assistance. But, you know, I'll tell you something beautiful. You know, through this process, because this is something I'm doing for the first time, you know, I'm focused on raising the money. But, you know, I met some people, and this is the beauty of consultation.
Yeah.
And what I found was that even if I didn't raise the $10,000, we could still make this idea work with even less funds. So I'm trying to push for as much funds as possible, right? And the idea is to just make it work. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make it work, and I believe I can do that.
I think it's a beautiful idea, and I'll encourage all the viewers out there to help with this initiative, because it is spreading love and it is spreading brotherhood. You know, it's a beautiful idea. So Asim, all the best to you. Why don't you hold the book up a little bit so the audience members can see it? And if they want to get copies, where can they get copies?
You can get copies at khadijagoseschool.com. It's available at some independent bookstores as well. And it's actually on Amazon.com as well.
Lovely. So it's a beautiful message.
Yes, and there's some really amazing reviews on the book.
Really?
From U of T and Even Now magazine and a whole bunch of other reviews. You can find that online as well on the website.
Okay, thank you, Asim, so much for being in the studio. Wishing you all the best with that. Stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere. Lots of good stuff coming up.